welcome back to Richoux on Demand. My name is Ashley and I'm so happy to have you guys here. Keith is actually behind the camera, so if it gets a little shaky it's because our poor baby's been holding this camera for a while. So what I'm going to show you guys today is a little Walmart pickup haul that I did for Christmas dinner. I will be cooking Christmas dinner complete with appetizers and dessert here at home for our little family of 3 plus some fur babies. And I wanted to show you guys what I picked up. Most of the things will be coming from a local farmer or Azure hauls that I've picked up throughout the year and or our garden, but there are some things that our garden just did not produce and I wanted to show you guys. So I'm gonna grab my phone so I can read off my Christmas Day menu to you guys so that you'll know where some of these items are going and know kind of what my thought process is with picking up some of these things. So the Richoux household's Christmas Day feast will consist of a ribeye roast, green bean casserole, seafood mac and cheese, smashed potatoes, homemade dinner rolls, cornbread dressing, homemade cranberry sauce, appetizers including bacon wrapped dates, cranberry salsa, and caramelized onion dip, all courtesy of Becky over Acre Homestead. And for dessert, we'll be having an apple crumble as well as a butternut squash sweet potato cheesecake with a ginger snap crust. And then I'm also thinking about doing maybe a zucchini bread or something for like brunch on Christmas Day, because nobody wants to eat heavy on Christmas Day morning because Christmas dinner is coming. So here we just have some things from Walmart. You can't see everything on that side. So first we picked up some eggs. We do have our laying hens outside. They are not quite old enough yet, almost, but it's, you know, daylight saving time, so even if they were of age they probably wouldn't be laying as much anyway. So we picked up 2 dozen of the organic free range on pasture Happy Egg Co. eggs. I actually really enjoy these eggs. If I'm gonna buy eggs from Walmart, I just completely skip their organic market side brand and go with these Happy Eggs. Another good one that I know a lot of people like are Pete and Jerry's, I think. These eggs are about $4.80 a dozen, so pretty on par with your organic pasture raised eggs. I picked up 4 12-ounce packages of fresh cranberries, and I picked those up because that's the equivalent of 3 pounds. These were about $1.28, I believe, each. I need 3 pounds because I'm going to use 2 pounds to make some cranberry sauce and can some of it and use some for this year. And then 1 pound for the cranberry salsa. Next, I picked up some celery for my homemade dressing. I also picked up green onion for the cranberry salsa and for dressing as well. I did pick up organic when I could, but you know, it is Walmart, so you kind of have to pick and choose what's important to you. I picked up 2 packages of these fresh medjool dates. They're already pitted. Azure has a way better deal on these. However, we are not ordering a traditional Azure order. We do have some seeds coming direct parcel delivery, but we're not doing an actual Azure drop order this month. So I went ahead and got 2 8-ounce packages of these. We have plenty of bacon for our bacon wrap dates from our 2 whole hogs we had butchered this year. I picked up some limes for the cranberry salsa. I picked up some heavy whipping cream. I do have 3 12-ounce jars of heavy whipping cream from Azure, but I wanted to pick up another one just in case. And heavy whipping cream lasts forever, so if I don't use it all, then, you know, if I don't use it all cooking, I'll still have it for like coffee and things like that. I picked up this Gruyere cheese. I already have mozzarella and cheddar. I wanted to pick up smoked Gouda and Gruyere for my seafood mac and cheese. I ordered the smoked Gouda. They said that they didn't have it, even though sometimes they'll say they don't have it and then I go in the store and they do have it. So I'll pick that up somewhere else. But I did pick up this Le Gruyere Switzerland. It's a 6-ounce package, aged for 5 months, made with raw milk. Interesting. This is a pretty good quality cheese from Walmart, so that's it there if you want to try and pick it up. So yeah, pick that up. I'll be using almost all of that though. I picked up some green beans. I will be making green bean casserole. I do it a little bit differently than the traditional green bean casserole recipe. My recipe is done all on top of the stove. I have green beans out of my garden, and I initially just picked up a 12-ounce bag to kind of go with those green beans because of course we've been eating them and things like that, and I just wanted to make sure I had enough. They substituted it out for this 32-ounce package for the same price, so I'm not mad about that. Also for the green bean casserole, I have the crispy French fried onions. I'm addicted to these things. I feel like it's not true green bean casserole without it. I know there's probably some way to make a healthier version of these out there, but I'm just not there yet. So I picked these up for the green bean casserole. I picked up ginger snaps for the ginger snap crust for my cheesecake that I'll be making, my butternut squash and sweet potato cheesecake. I'm not a huge pumpkin anything fan, even though I do plan on growing some pumpkins next year, but I've never been a huge like pumpkin cheesecake, pumpkin pie person. I do like a pumpkin loaf or roasted pumpkin or stuff like that, but anyway, that's a story for another day. I picked up 2 bunches of cilantro. I would like to grow this next year. I do have some interesting things that I'll talk to you about in the next video that'll hopefully make my herb garden endeavor a little bit easier in my limited space, but we'll talk about that in another video. So I picked up 2 bunches of cilantro for the cranberry salsa. I picked up crackers to eat with the cranberry salsa. I picked up Ruffles chips to go with the caramelized onion dip. And I picked up 1 bottle of light corn syrup. There's a more unprocessed or a less processed version of this available through AZURE. Like I said, we didn't do an order for AZURE, and another reason I wanted to go ahead and pick this up is the recipe that I'll be making that I didn't mention earlier. Is I'll be making my grandmother's pecan pie recipe. She passed away a few years ago, and I recently found this recipe card that she wrote for me way back when I was still pregnant with my son Eric, who's almost 6 now. And this was in her recipe, and since it's my first year making it, I didn't want to deviate from her recipe much, even though her recipe does call for margarine and I'll be using butter, and I don't think that's a big deal, but I didn't want to deviate anything else from her recipe, so I went ahead and picked this up. It's not something that I would normally ever buy, but I did pick this up. And I think the last thing I picked up are some wheat thins, also for the cranberry salsa dip if anyone wants them, as well as I think they're delicious. And that's pretty much it. I think I spent 60 bucks, $68 I believe, at Walmart for these items. And yeah, we're pretty much set for Christmas with $60 worth of groceries. I remember Christmas and Thanksgiving dinners were $100+ grocery trips just for that meal. And it feels really, really amazing that decisions that we've made throughout this year have put us in a situation where we bought $60 worth of groceries and we probably won't need all of them. Like the eggs, we may use some of them, but we just needed eggs and things like that. So that's just really an amazing feeling, and it just further solidifies like our decision to continue to live this more sustainable lifestyle and less dependency on the grocery store. But yeah, that's it, guys. That's all for this video. I just wanted to share this small grocery haul with you guys. And yeah, if you enjoy haul videos, the occasional recipe, and a whole lot of me fumbling and bumbling through this gardening journey of mine, consider clicking the link down below. We share things like this all the time, whether we get it right or we get it wrong, because I feel like this community is so full of knowledge, and you guys teach me things every single time I post something in the comment section. I'm down there reading and learning right along with you guys. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with us today, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye, guys.